Welcome everybody to this freshman matchup between the Outlaws and the Cowboys. And to begin this game, the Cowboys going to take over from their own end of the field, Adam Black. And we're here on Quick Cut. Good. Begin this play. That ball will be handed off up the middle. Driving forward for a couple of yards. And the ball might have came out. Orlando signaling they have it. But no, the Cowboys will keep possession. So 2nd and 8 now here for the Cowboys. And another handoff up the middle. Looking for somewhere to go with it. And it's met hard at the line of scrimmage, and he'll maybe get a yard on that one. Here's the 3rd down for the Cowboys. One-man set in motion. Direct snap, can keep it himself. Run to the outside. Stiff arms a man, but it met at the 50-yard line. It's being up 4th and 5 now. So here's the 4th down for the Cowboys. Got another man set in motion. Another direct snap running to the outside, and he's got the 1st down. Isaiah McGee on the carry. Going to give the Cowboys the first down. .7:15 and rolling in this one. First and 10 from the opponent, 45-yard line to the Cowboys. McGee hands it off up the middle. Flag is down. Give it to Anthony Day on the carry, but this one might be coming back a little bit. And the white hat will. I think this one's going to be going against the Outlaws. And yes, it was. Can be talking to the coach now. This one's going against the Outlaws. So that'll give the the Cowboys a 1st down now. And it was called an unsportsmanlike against the Outlaws. They are near the Outlaws' 30-yard line. Handoff up the middle, trying to bounce it to the outside, but slips trying to cut back. That was Gason Burnett on the carry. He's right at the 30, and I'll give him a yard on the carry. Just about 6 minutes left in this opening quarter. And your Division I freshman matchup now, better known as the 8U division. Man set in motion. McGee going to keep it himself to the outside. And he's across the 25 and out of bounds at the 20. They're going to say that clock keeps rolling, but he's going to have himself another Cowboy first down. And these two teams have great programs. And the rest of the day today, you're going to see the the Outlaws in every single game. And the Cowboys have another game as well. It's going to be the same matchup for the sophomore division. But either way, we're in the freshman division now. We've got ourselves a great matchup as McGee will hand it off. Trying to run to the outside. He's got a blocker ahead of him. Tries to cut back, but is wrapped up at his foot. And he's going to lose one on that play. And that was Messiah McGee. Two McGee brothers back there. But Messiah's first carry not able to go for a positive gain. In fact, he's going to lose a yard on it. So here's the 2nd and 11 now, following a run by McGee. And he handed off to Day. Day up the middle. He's got a couple yards on that play. But it'll still be 3rd and medium. Nah, still call it a 3rd and 8. So here's the 3rd down for the Cowboys. Day in the backfield. And I have a flag on the play. I think one of the Outlaws jumped off sides. No, it's actually a false start. So that'll make it a 3rd and very long now. Call it 3rd and 13. That's going to back those Cowboys up. And they've had a really good drive so far, but it's kind of been halted on these last couple plays here. Burnett in the backfield now. One man set in motion. We've got another flag down. Got some more jumping off sides. Refs are going to talk things over and see who the culprit was of that penalty. That's going to go against the defense, so we'll go right back to 3rd and 8. So we are under 3 minutes left in this opening quarter. One man set in motion. Another flag is down. I believe it was offsides, but here's McGee to the outside. McGee cuts it back across the field, slips down inside the 10-yard line. So we're going to see another flag flew down during the play, so we might have offsetting penalties here. Referee is going to signal. Yep, it will be offsetting penalties, offsides, and a holding. So we're going to replay this third down with 2:44 left in this first quarter of play. And that clock is going to roll. Here we go, Cowboys just outside the 15-yard line. One man set in motion. McGee going to take himself to the outside. He's got a blocker ahead. He's got a lane ahead. He's got the first down. And that's going to bring up 1st and goal for the Cowboys on their first drive of the game. Cowboys from the 7-yard line. I'll be looking to punch it in, take an early lead in this one. McGee will hand it off to Day. Day cuts it back up the middle. Day down to the 2-yard line. The Cowboys are knocking on the doorstep. Orlando's line up front is going to have to tighten up here. Flag is going to fly again. And Orlando Outlaw coach is not happy with that call. So that penalty is going to go against the Outlaws. And we'll put them on the 1-yard line now for 2nd and goal. So the Outlaws are going to regroup. They're going to take a timeout, and we'll step away for a short break. So teams will take the field following the timeout. And it is now 2nd and goal for the Cowboys, knocking on the doorstep, 1 yard out. And McGee takes up the middle. No signal yet. They're going to say he's down just before the goal line. And it'll be 3rd and goal now as we approach the 1-minute mark on this first quarter. And McGee again up the middle. And late call, but it's a touchdown. Cowboys strike first. McGee punching it in from a yard out. He's going to give his team the first score of this game, of this freshman matchup. 50 seconds left to go in this opening quarter. Cowboys lead 6-0. So here's the Cowboys for their extra point try. McGee still under center. One man set in motion. Flag is down. That one gonna be a delay of game against the offense, so that'll back him up. Make this extra point a little harder for him. McGee now, still a man in motion. And we're having another false start. Now, the Cowboys had a good drive, but there just been plays like that where they just can't get it together. There you go. McGee going to take it to himself to his left. Running past the 10-yard line, cuts it up. But it is tackled inside the 5, and that extra point is no good. So the Cowboys still lead 6-0 with 50 seconds left in this first quarter. Now we're going to look at this outlaw offense as the Cowboys will kick it away to him. And we'll see how they can respond to that Cowboy touchdown. The only thing that didn't go well for the Cowboys in that drive was just their own penalties. It certainly looked like the Orlando defense had no chance against them. Nonetheless, this will be Caden Ingram to kick it away for the Cowboys. As a reminder, we are now in 10-minute quarters from now on. As well, we have special teams. And you see nobody really past the 40-yard line for the Outlaws, as the kickers at this level really don't have the leg strength just yet. But here's Ingram. Ingram's kick is short and taken in at the 45-yard line, still on the ground. Now taken at the 45 and a wrestle down immediately after. So we're going to look at the Outlaw offense for the first time today. Here we go. 1st and 10 from their own 46 come the Outlaws. So under center. Ball snap handed off. Trying to go find somewhere to go, but nowhere to go. Aiden Tucker taken down in the backfield. You're going to lose a 1 on that play. Bring up 2nd and long. Under 30 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Troy Brown, the third, will take it under center. He'll hand it to Tucker again. Tucker cuts up the field. He's got a lane. He's across the 40. No one's going to catch him. And that's going to be an Orlando Outlaw touchdown. Tucker, great speed on that one. 54 yards out. Huge run. We're tied at 6. So with that run, that brings us to the end of the first, but offense going to stay out there for the extra point attempt. Direct snap taken in, rushing up the middle, and he's in the end zone. That's an extra point. So the Outlaws take a lead right away. Brody Blake taking in that extra point from a few yards out. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter. We're going to flip the fields, and we'll see you in just a minute. All right, to start this second quarter, Outlaws ready to kick it off following the huge touchdown run by Tucker. So here's Braden Joyner to kick it off for the Outlaws. This second quarter is underway. Ball taken in at the 35-yard line. Trying to find somewhere to go with it. Across the 45, hit hard. He's taken down just across the 45-yard line. The Cowboys going to take over now. Cowboys struck first, and the Outlaws struck right back. So the Cowboys now have it from their own 47. Day in the backfield. And McGee will hand it to Day. Day up the middle. Still fighting for some yards. And he lost the ball. It's going to be a turnover. So the Outlaws going to take the ball right back. And just when I said last shot that the defense couldn't hold up, they get a turnover. So now the Outlaws have it in opponent territory. Right back after they scored it. So here we go. Outlaws 1st and 10 from the 49. A ball handed off up the middle. Taken down after only a couple of yards. That was Brody Blake on the run. Brown is going to hand it off again up the middle. Blake stumbles for a couple of yards and make it 3rd and short now. Tucker will head back into the game. Brown will head out. Under 8:50 left in the second quarter. Last minute substitution comes Xavier Moore. Tucker going to keep it himself. Run to his left, trying to get to the outside. Breaks a one tackle, and he's got the first down. Still going, brought down at the 35-yard line. Strong running there out of Tucker. And we approach the 8-minute mark in this one. The Orlando Outlaws driving again. Looking to add to their 1-point lead. And that ball taken again, trying to run to the outside, but is tripped up and wrapped up quickly after is Brody Blake. Able to get a few yards there. Officially, they'll give him 3 on that one. Up comes second down. Now from the 32-yard line come the Outlaws. Taken again by Tucker. And we have a flag down. This one might be coming back. Indeed it will. It's going to be a false start on the Outlaws. And it'll still be second down, but they're going to have to come back and do it again. So here's Fan at quarterback, along with Tucker in the backfield. Send motion to be given to him. That's Tucker. Tucker to the outside, but is wrapped up. Another flag is down. Now it's going to be another penalty on the offense. The Osceola coach is signaling to decline the penalty, as that would make it third down. Yeah, and Edie will. So that's going to bring up third down now for the Outlaws. Another penalty flag will fly. That's going to back him up again. Make it third and even longer now. Fan will look to pass. And it is sacked in the backfield. And another huge loss. And that'll make it 4th and 25 for the Outlaws right at midfield. And the Osceola Cowboys with a huge play of their own on defense. And Outlaws making a big substitution here. Might just punt it away. will punt it away. And it's punted away, drops at the 30-yard line, gets a good bounce for the Outlaws inside the 20. Where it'll be picked up, and now the Cowboys are going to take over after a great defensive hold there. So the Cowboys take over from their own 18 now. Prude back there in the backfield. Another flag is going to fly. False start against the offense. And we can hardly see any plays going without some sort of penalty. So that's going to back them up to 1st and 15. So Cowboys still have it 1st and 15. McGee under center. And Prude's going to get his first carry of the game. Up the middle, plunges forward for a couple of yards. 2nd and long. The Cowboy offense still waiting a call from the coach. Here comes McGee to lead his offense. Burnett in the backfield now. One man set in motion. And another flag will go down. And it's going to be offsides on the defense. Still be 2nd down. The Cowboys will line up once more following the penalty. 3:46 left in the half. One man set in motion. McGee takes it out to his left. Cutting back across the field. He's got the 1st down, but there's laundry on the field, and this one's coming back. Yeah, it's going to bring him back, and it'll make it 2nd and 12, right back where we started. Under 3.5 minutes in this 2nd quarter. Offense going to huddle up before the 2nd down. A lot of penalties so far in this one. And this one might come down to whoever has the cleaner game. McGee. Another man jumps off sides. And they're going to get those 5 yards right back. Now McGee under center. He hands it to Prude. Prude looking for somewhere to go. Fights forward, but only gets a couple. Going to make it 3rd and short. They're going to call it 3rd and 4. One man set in motion. Third down. They're going to keep it on the ground. McGee runs to his outside. Again, dives forward for just a couple of yards. Brings up fourth down now. And the Outlaws are going to take a timeout. I'm going to talk things over before this fourth down play. I'm going to step away, and we'll see you guys in just a minute. Alrighty, big fourth down before the half. Cowboys in control on a 4th and 2. Under center. Heads it to Prude. Prude driving up the middle. He's got the first down. And the Cowboys are going to take a timeout now with 1:43 left in this first half. All right, and we're already in for a pretty good one so far. We've seen great shows of decent defense and great shows of offense as well. So Osceola not cashing on their extra point attempt. And because of that, they're down by 1 still with 1:43 left to go. And another big play could put them back in the lead. Now the teams will break their huddles. We're back 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. The Cowboys got a decent bit of field to go if they want to punch it in. So here's McGee, one man set in motion. He's going to take it to his left. Cuts it back up the field, but gets just past the line of scrimmage. And make it a 2nd down, another stoppage. And yet another timeout by the Outlaws. So I'll step away once more, and we'll see you in 30. Teams take the field, and we're set for 2nd down. Okay, another handoff wrapped up in the backfield. Day is going to have a loss on this one. That's a big loss, too. Make it 3rd and long. And as we approach the 1-minute mark, Cowboys still in control, 3rd and 14 now. Cowboys break the huddle for the third down play. Couple receivers on your top side. Another man set in motion. McGee going to run it to his right. And cuts it up the middle. But only gets a couple out of it. And it'll still be 4th and long. His blockers really didn't get a good piece of anybody there, so he had nowhere to go with it. And the clock is winding down on this one, and it looks like Coach is just going to take this one to halftime. Indeed, he will. So, that's going to end this first half. Orlando Outlaws lead 7-6. And stay tuned for the second half here on Quick Cut. And never mind about that, folks. Apparently, the Cowboys called timeout with 0.9 seconds left on the clock. So now this will be the final play of the half. So here's the final play of the half. Another man set in motion. McGee runs to his left. Picks up a block across the 40 and pushed out of bounds. Tackled down inside the 50. And that's going to end the half. So, final play of the half. Ends just inside the 50. And Orlando still leads 7-6. We'll see you guys after halftime right here on Quick Cut. Welcome back, everybody. We are just set to start the second half here at the beautiful Bryant Stadium. Sun is still shining, and the Orlando Outlaws lead 7-6. Teams just finished warm-ups, and we are now set to begin the third quarter. So the Outlaws are going to receive to start this second half. So this will be Anderson to kick it away for the Cowboys. Officials have an issue with the clock in the stadium. But we're definitely in for a good second half here. Great shows of offense and defense for both teams in that first half. Of course, the only difference is an extra point here. So referee's going to straighten things out here with the clock. They're going to call the teams back. So I'm going to see you in just a moment here. Welcome back, everybody. The clock issue is finally fixed, and we are set to get this second half underway in this Freshman Division I championship matchup. Orlando Outlaws lead 7-6 over the Osceola Cowboys. Cowboys, Caden Ingram set to kick off for him. So I'm incorrect. The clock in the stadium is still not working correctly, but they're going to keep this going. They're going to keep this game going. Here we go. Ingram's kick is short, taken in at the 50-yard line. And the ball is out. The Cowboys have it. Flag will fly. Referee's going to talk things over here. Coaches from the Orlando side not looking too happy. And a challenge flag is down. So we're going to go to a review here, folks. The referee and the coach is going to talk things over here. But we should be going to a review here. A lot of arguing going on between the coaches and the referees right now. Still getting things sorted out. So if they decide to review it, they'll definitely sort things out, but referee has not headed to the booth yet, so unsure what's going to happen. One of the league officials is heading towards the middle of the field. The referee's going to walk over to the booth. They're going to look at this one, and we're going to get this sorted out. And I'm going to step away for a minute, but once the call is in, we'll be right back. We'll be with you momentarily, folks. Referee is taking one last look at it. So referee is coming out following the review. They're going to talk. They're going to talk it over with all four of the referees on duty today as we await the call. And so for the moment, folks, it appears that the call has been overturned and that Outlaw offense is heading out there. But still, there are coaches, parents, everybody on the field right now arguing their side to it. But referees just looked at the video replay, and I don't think they're going to go back on the call here. So There's still plenty of arguing going on. Coach is not having it so far. The Outlaw offense going to head out there. That call is going to stand. And Coach made the right decision to challenge that one. So we are now ready to go in this second half. Outlaws take over from around 48-yard line. And here we go. We are now set to start this second half officially now. And here come the Outlaws. Fan at quarterback. He's going to take it himself to the left, running to the outside, cuts it upfield, and hit hard at the 45-yard line. Good gain there, make it second and short now. So a lot of waiting there, folks. I'm sure the kids are anxious to get at it now after the long video review and the long break before half. And Fan looking to throw is pressured, though. Takes it himself, but he's going to be sacked in the backfield. He's going to lose a couple there. A minute has ticked by in the third quarter officially now. And the Outlaws got a 3rd and 5. Got the ball back because of the challenge by their coach. Fan's going to hand it to Tucker. Tucker's got some room, bounces it to the outside. He's got the first down, still going across 35, cuts back again, taken down at the 25-yard line. Huge gain there, another first down for the Cowboys. And adds a little celebration on top of it. The Cowboys going to have to take a timeout. Excuse me, guys, I meant to say that was an Outlaw first down. So following the huge run by Tucker, Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and we'll see you shortly. Here come the Outlaws on the 25-yard line following the huge Aiden Tucker run. Leading by 1 with 8:09 left in this third quarter. Tucker will get another carry, bounces it to the outside across the 20-yard line and dragged down inside the 15. Close to a first down. And he's got another outlaw first down. Two back-to-back great runs there out of Tucker. Has him inside the red zone now. This time it's going to be kept by Fan. Fan to the outside. Breaks one tackle. Looking for somewhere to go with it. And taken down out of bounds after a gain of a couple. So this will bring up second down. Fan and give it to Tucker. Tucker has a hole, trying to bounce to the outside. Makes a man miss, and he is into the end zone for an outlaw touchdown. Great running that drive by Tucker. And he made a man completely miss there. Falls to the ground and drives it in for the score. The Orlando Outlaws now lead 13-6. With 6 minutes and 36 seconds left in the third quarter. And that clock was still moving for some reason. So it's actually going to be 6:23 left to go. Time Fan under center. And play action rolling out to his left. And he's just going to take it himself. He's into the end zone. That's an extra point for the Cowboys. Or the Outlaws, excuse me. Outlaws now lead 14-6. Outlaws came out with a huge burst of energy following that long break with the replay review, as well as the issues we had here on the field before this half got underway. But big drive, 55-yard drive. 3 minutes, just over 3 minutes and 30 seconds taken off of the clock. And they're set to kick it off now. This will be Braden Joyner to kick it off. Still waiting. Kickoff coaches leave the field. And we are set. Joiner's kick is away. Taken in at the 35-yard line. Find somewhere to go with it across the 40, but met right there. Cowboys going to start from their own 41-yard line. So they're still having issues with the clock here in the stadium, but they finally got it fixed, and there's 6:34 left in this third quarter. Cowboys looking to respond. Here in the Florida Elite Freshman Championship. McGee. Hands off to Day. Day up the middle. Fights for a couple of yards. But down at the 43-yard line. Second down now for the Cowboys. You've got the same matchup coming up for the sophomore division as well. Cowboys versus Outlaws. But for now, we've got plenty of time left to decide this one. Another handoff. No. McGee going to keep himself to the outside. And is met right about the 50-yard line. Another flag will fly. And he might get called for a late hit here, but there was a flag before the play, so let's see what happens here. Both flags actually going to be against the Outlaws, so that'll move the Cowboys up for a personal foul. With those penalties, that's going to back them up 25 yards. Not what you want to do after scoring a touchdown to take the lead. Cowboys have it from the 22-yard line now, 1st and 10. Still plenty of arguing going on here for the Outlaw coaches. .548 left to go in this third quarter. Cowboys still in control from the opponent 22-yard line. They're going to be looking to respond to that Orlando touchdown to start the drive, or start the half, I should say. Another stoppage here. Referees meet at the middle. Player's helmet was not on correctly. Glad to see the refs are looking out for the players here. But here we go. One man set in motion. McGee keeps himself to the outside, catches a blocker, and he's got himself a Cowboy first down. And I'll make it 1st and goal now for the Cowboys. From the 11, one man set in motion, McGee. Another run to the outside, but this time wrapped up in the backfield. And this brings up 2nd and goal now. No, it'll actually be 2nd and about 15. They can get themselves a first down at the 1-yard line. Just about 4.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Cowboys still in control. Day will accompany McGee in the backfield. Flags flies for the play, and I think this one's going to go against the offense. It will. It's going to be a false start, back him up even more. Like it's second and long now. This time McGee, another flag flies. Another false start. Back him up even more now. And penalties are just killing both of these teams so far. I think without these penalties, we would have a really high-scoring game by now. Nonetheless, this is second and very long for the Cowboys. 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter. McKee, this time accompanied by Prude in the shotgun. They've got to snap the ball. Referee's hand is in the air. And that's going to be close to being a delayed game, but they'll get the timeout off just in time with 3:14 left in this third quarter. And we'll see you guys in 30. Cowboys faced with the second and very long following a couple of penalties. Like I was saying, Prude is going to accompany his quarterback McGee there. And McGee going to keep it himself, makes a man miss, driving up the middle. Only fares his way for a couple of yards. Bring up third and long. We are under 3 minutes to go in this third quarter. Outlaws still lead 14-6. And what was a really good drive for the Cowboys, they're now faced with another third and very long. Like I was saying, the penalties, man, they're the only thing that's been holding either team back today, or this would have been a very high-scoring game. We've seen some great offense today. Man set in motion. McGee going to keep it himself to the outside. Catches a blocker on the edge. Flag is down. Another flag is on the field as McGee goes out of bounds. That's going to be a holding penalty. And indeed, it will be a holding penalty, so that's going to back him up even more. But if I'm an Orlando coach, I just decline this penalty, so it'll be fourth down. See what they do, though. They'll still keep that penalty on, so it's going to make it a third and a mile now. Referee's hand is up in the air again. They need to get this play off. This time McGee going to keep it again. Cuts back across the field. Has a lane up the middle. Huge gain there. But it'll still be 4th and long. So able to get back close to the original line of scrimmage. But it'll still be a 4th and 14, they'll call it. McGee under center. Man in motion. McGee, another keeper around the outside. He's out of bounds at the 10-yard line, and that's going to be a turnover. And the Outlaws come up with the stop in their own end with 36 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Nonetheless, great game we've had so far as we approach the final 10 minutes. And here comes out that Outlaw offense. Defense certainly came up big there. Let's see what the offense can do now. Brown back in at quarterback. On with Tucker. They've got to get this play off. Another flag flies, and that's going to be a delay of game. Referee's giving them no time with this play clock. That's going to be a 1st and 15 now. And I want to hand it to Tucker. Tucker looking for somewhere to go. Fights forward for a couple of yards. Final 20 seconds of this 3rd quarter. The clock is ticking down now. And this might be the last play of this quarter. If they decide to run one, which looks like they won't. So that's the end of the 3rd. We're going to head on over to the 4th quarter. Orlando still leads 14-6. See the coaches and players put the 4s up. And Orlando is 10 minutes of football away from being the freshman champions in the Division I. We'll see you after this short break. So we flip the field, and we are ready to get this 4th quarter underway. Outlaws lead by 8. 14-6. Outlaws got it in their own end, though. And let's see what they can do here. 10 minutes left in regulation. And Outlaws definitely going to be looking to drain as much of it as they can. Brody Blake back there in the backfield. Outlaw coach is going to take a timeout. Nobody looked set or knew what they were going to do. So they're definitely going to want to talk things over before this play. And backed up deep in their own end. Don't really want to take any chances as they get a safety. That'll put it to 14-8, and then a score will put them ahead. So 2nd and 13. Back at their own 8-yard line. Outlaws gonna need to make something happen here before they give the ball back to the Osceola Cowboys. So players will take the field following the timeout. Caden Abdallah back there with Brody Blake. Brown is going to take this one under center. He's going to hand this one to Blake. Blake gets a couple of yards, but is wrapped up right after. And there's 3rd and long now. Able to get past the original line of scrimmage, make it 3rd and about 9. Another handoff. This time Tucker has it. Tucker up the middle. Close to a 1st down marker, and they're going to say he's got it. As we approach 1 minute being played in this 4th quarter. Brown still under center. Another handoff to Tucker. Blake on the carry, and he's got 5 yards on that one. 2nd down. That's exactly what the Outlaws are going to look to do here, to chew away at that clock, get some good runs going. They've certainly done it so far. They were backed up in their own end, but now made their way past the 30-yard line. Run game working, and they'll stick with it, but this time he's met in the backfield. That was Joyner getting the carry. That's going to back him up a little bit, and it's going to make it 3rd and 6 now. We've seen Brown and Fan take snaps at quarterback. Seen Tucker take a couple snaps directly. There's Tucker back in there. Abdallah is fullback. Third down play. Tucker gets the carry. Shakes off one tackle, still going. He's close to another Cowboy 1st down. And they say he's got it. Another 1st down run by Tucker with 7.5 minutes left to go in this 4th and final quarter. Outlaw is going to flip the formation, ball right in the center of the field from the 34-yard line. Another hand up to Tucker. Tucker cuts back across the field, shakes another tackle. Flag is down, though. Tucker's run is good for 1 yard if it stands. You know what? That's going to be a block in the back. That's going to back him up quite a bit now. Under 7 minutes left to go in regulation. The Outlaws trying to hold on to this lead. So here's the first down play now. Blake in the backfield, and he's getting the carry. Ball is on the ground. Blake able to fall on it, though, so that'll make it second and long now. And you cannot have that when you're trying to hold on to a lead with 6 minutes left in the game. And they're going to put Tucker back in. Fan going to check in as well. Out comes Brown. As we hit 6 minutes, here's 2nd and 20 for the Outlaws. So you got a couple receivers up top, a couple receivers down low for the Outlaws. Fan going to look to throw, but he is sacked in the backfield. Anthony Day there on the sack. 3rd and a mile now for the Outlaws. Fan still there. Dalla going to switch sides. This time Tucker's going to get the carry. Tucker's got some room, but falls down at the 25-yard line, and it'll bring up 4th down now. Had some good running room there for a second, but it was met quickly. The Outlaws going to make a quick substitution here. Likely going to punt this one away with 4:45 left to go. McGee and Day back to receive the punt. Flag is down. Punt is away. Drops at about the 35-yard line. Call it the 45. Flag is down. So we've still got some things to clear up here. That's a decent punt for the freshman group today. So the penalty going to go against the Outlaws, and they're going to back them up a little bit. And they're going to kick this one again. Punt is away again. Taken in at the 40-yard line. Trying to run to the outside. Gets a block. But he's going to be tackled down at about the 35. Still getting pushed. That was Prude on the return. And the Cowboys take over. from the Outlaw 35-yard line. 3:42 remains in the game, and Cowboys are going to need to score on this drive or it could be over. McGee takes the snap under center, hands to Day. Day up the middle. And taken down just outside of the 30-yard line. Bring up second down now. Pretty good run there out of Day. Another handoff this time to Prude, but Prude is met right at the line of scrimmage. That play is dead right where it is, so that's going to be third down now. Under 3 minutes left to go in regulation. Cowboys need a desperate score if they want to come back. Outlaws just keep playing the defense they've been playing all game, and they will be on their way to a championship here. McGee going to keep it himself around the outside. Running towards the sideline. He's got the first down. He's out of bounds. And McGee's been showing some great runs himself this game. And great awareness there to get out of bounds. Stop that clock at 2:17. The Cowboys are on the doorstep of the red zone. Day's going to go in the backfield now. And he gets the carry. Day up the middle. Shakes off a defender, and he's got another first down. And this game could be shaping up to have a really good finish. Cowboys can still get a first down at the 2-yard line. This time, Prude gets the carry, but he is nearly wrapped up, still going. Almost wrapped up in the backfield, but able to keep fighting for some yards, make it a second and manageable. And the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, talk things over for the 2nd and 5 play inside the 10-yard line. And here we go. Teams retake the field. 1:39 left in regulation here in this fourth quarter. And the only problem here for the Cowboys is that they're going to need a kick to score 2 points and tie it up. So here's McGee. He's going to keep himself to the outside, catches a block, drives up the field. Hit hard, but I think he's going to have the first down. He is right at that first down marker. That's 3rd and inches right there. And certainly if they keep doing what they've been doing, they can at least pick up a first down. Here's third down. Hand off to Day. Day up the middle. He's got the first down. Taking it down at the 1 yard line. 58 seconds left. And that's first and goal right there for the Cowboys. Knocking on the doorstep now. 1 yard out. That clock is going to roll. McGee under center, has a Day again. Day into the end zone. Touchdown Cowboys. Day back-to-back runs right up the middle, able to punch it in. And that's going to bring the score to 14-12. Osceola needs a 2-point conversion. But the problem is they're kicking at this level is certainly a challenge. The Outlaws are going to take a timeout for this extra point. But this one coming down to the wire here. Anthony Day, number 0, from 1 yard out. 39 seconds left in this fourth and final quarter. Here come the Cowboys, still down by 2, even following the touchdown by Anthony Day. So offense still going to be out there. If they convert this, they would be down by 1. .39 seconds left. Burnett in the backfield. My man set in motion. That's Day. And they're going to keep it himself, looking to throw into the end zone. And it is in and out of the hands. So that score is going to remain 14-12. Orlando still leads. Now as Hayden Wells open in the end zone. And the Cowboys are going to need an onside kick and a quick score if they want to win it. Either way, Isaiah McGee been playing great today. That was a great pass too, right on the chest, but might not be enough for this one. Gonna need a well-placed onside kick. And Orlando just needs to recover it and fall down if they want to win this championship. So here's Ingram to kick it off. You know, no kicking's hard at this level, but you got to wonder what would have happened if you decided to send the guy out there. Ingram's kick is away. And it drops at the 40-yard line. But I think the Outlaws are going to have it. Indeed, they will. So, the Outlaws, couple Indies away from winning the Freshman Championship here at Florida Elite Football. Hard-fought game for both teams. Cowboys able to battle in there at the end, but those extra points coming back to bite them. Outlaws will take a knee. And that'll do it. The Orlando Outlaws are your freshman champions with a score of 14-12 over the Osceola Cowboys. Hard-fought game, but the Outlaws come out on top. I'm Adam Black. Thank you guys for joining us. And remember, stay tuned for the next matchup between the sophomore Cowboys and Outlaws. We'll see you shortly.